Yo, just because it's new doesn't mean you should sleep on this bad boy, man. I think honestly this is my jam, dude. I'm feeling great. I'm still in the zone. I'm enjoying what this thing did for me, man. Y'all stay tuned and find out exactly why. Yo, 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 it's Drug-Free Dansby, and today I have Something Fierce Extreme Pre-Workout by Next Level Labs. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, share a little bit of my heart with you guys, man. I was at the gym this morning enjoying myself, man. Had a great chest day, had a homie meet me over there, get some footage, have the day off, man, super excited. But the first thing I wanted to make sure I did this morning was I wanted to surrender, and I wanted to start to talk to God, man. It's super important that I make contact, man. And in my heart, dude, I was realizing throughout the week, man, that I was finding peace and comfort in so many different things that the world has to offer, man. Like my job, how much money I'm making, what's the bank account looking like. You know, and they may all be great things that I need to be focusing on, man, but the gym can be one of them. Doing supplement reviews can be one of them, man. Maintaining acquaintances and friendships, doing a little work for a local sup shop, whatever it is, man. All of these things take priority in my life, and they're very important to me. Going to meetings, being a sober person in recovery, sponsoring people, these can all be really good things. And I know it is part of my journey. It's part of God's plan for my life right now. However, man, I want to share a little story with y'all. It was Sunday afternoon. I didn't get to go to church for whatever reason, the baby, you know, whatever. I ended up having to stay home, and I wasn't getting my daily bread that day or whatever. However, still in prayer, still reading my word, still meditating, still being in love with Jesus every step of the way, but feeling a little empty, man, like I needed something. And I was on the way to work, and this song came on, man, and it said, "I'm so forgetful, but you always remind me. You're the only one who brings me peace." And it hit me like a ton of bricks, dude. You know, grown man tears coming out my eyes, crying in such a good way, man. There was a lot of joy, there was a lot of peace, and there was a lot of happiness that came from it. But there was also a healthy conviction. And what it was is, Sean, I want you to put me first. I'm supposed to come first. I'm jealous for you. I want you. You know, I'm craving your heart right now, Sean. And yes, you're doing great things, but it needs to be me first. And then it needs to be your wife and baby next. And then it needs to be your job. And then it needs to be supplement reviews and all these things. And God just really put this order of my life. And I just started boo-hooing, bro. And I loved it because I needed it, man. I am such a busybody. I may or may not be a workaholic. I love what I do, man. My life is very full. But he slowed me down, man. And sometimes I really need to just slow down and just be in his presence and just love on him and have him love on me. Because at the end of the day, I'm his kid. He's my dad, you know, and that's what really comes first, man. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that is for somebody. If it's not for anybody, I needed to say it because it was a spiritual moment for me. So, Next Level Labs, man. Something Fierce pre-workout. These dudes hit me up over on Instagram out of nowhere. Had no idea they existed, and I'm glad I know they exist now. The owner seems super cool. He sent me a nice little care package. I got their pump product, I got their creatine, and I got this bad boy here. And I think a lot of these companies know what to send me because they've seen my other reviews, and they know that I like high stim pre-workouts. So this thing, let's look at the tub. I like it. He asked what flavor I wanted. I said peach rings. I had a Panda Sups one. That was a peach rings. I think it was the Panda vs. Gorilla, and it was delicious. So yeah, pretty standard label, nothing too crazy. Manufactured in the USA, very patriotic company. I love to see that, man. All right, so Something Fierce. What's this thing talking about? Let's talk some supplement facts, guys. So I'm still feeling this bad boy, and we'll talk about the effects here in a little bit. But one serving size is supposed to be 15.84 grams. Servings per container is supposed to be 20 scoops. So you get 20 scoops out of this. I will tell you guys, one level scoop was exactly 13 grams for me. So definitely want to heat this bad boy a little bit. No big deal on that. I think most companies know you're going to heat your pre-workout if you're not weighing it. Get you a scale. If you don't have a scale, make sure you get the maximum dose on this bad boy. Alrighty, so Dosage per 1 scoop, you get sodium right off the rip, man. Little sodium chloride, pink Himalayan salt, maybe little pumps, little good stuff for your body. Maybe flush some stuff out, whatever. All right, so next we got L-citrulline, 5,000 milligrams. So it's a little lower than the standard dose that I see. I see 6,000 in a lot. However, if you get good source citrulline, which this may or may not be, 5,000 is perfect. I've had some crazy pumps off 4,000 milligrams of citrulline before, so don't let that scare you guys. Next, we got beta-alanine at 4,000 milligrams, so that's above the clinical dose. Next, we got a little taurine for some energy. We got 1,000 milligrams. Next, I love this ingredient. We got some focus coming in right off the rip at 600 milligrams. Then we got some stimulants, boys and girls. It is an extreme pre-workout, it says. Be extremely prepared for this. All right, so caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams. Then we got a nootropic for some mood elevation. I'm seeing this a lot in newer company pre-workouts. The Brain Pump had it in it, and now we have some in this Next Level Lab. So lion's mane mushroom extract, 50% polysaccharides, little scientific right there for you. 250 milligrams, so that's a good dose. So that's for mood elevation, little focus, all that good stuff. Next, we have perhaps the star of the show, man. I love to see this on a new company, meaning maybe it's not extinct yet. English walnut, Juglans Regia extract, 150 milligrams. I reviewed that Stampede pre-workout by Project AD. I believe it had the same exact dose and it claimed the same exact Juglans English walnut. Is this the good goods or is this just a falsehood on the label here? We're going to find out. Next, we got a little dicaffeine malate at 100 milligrams. So I love to see that, little long acting for you. Next, we got a thermogenic fat burning. We got synephrine, 50 milligrams. Next, we got isopropanolorepinephrine, so another one. I know I said that right, 30 milligrams. Next, we got a little bit more energy. We got some ginseng, 25 milligrams. Then we got one of my other favorite ingredients. You either love it or hate it. This dose, man, I think everyone can get on board with this dose. 1 milligram alpha-yohimbine. Love it, man. Love to see that. Then we got some more nootropic. We got huperzine A at 0.2 milligrams. So I love to see this sort of label, man. And what it's claiming is pumps. It's claiming focus. It's claiming energy. It's claiming illicits, maybe. It's claiming pretty much a whole package. Is this the next big thing? Is this a next level pre-workout? Before we get into the effects, man, but go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, man. Let's interact. Let's get to know each other. I'm banging these out about 3 a week. Head over to Instagram, man. I'm posting some stuff on Instagram that I'm not going to be posting on here. I got some workouts coming out for you guys. I got some other things to be prepared for, guys. So go ahead and hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, all that. So let me tell you how this freaking did, guys. What was this about? So I took the drink probably about 5-10 minutes in. You're gonna feel some focus. You're gonna feel a little bit of that caffeine anhydrous kick in, but it's nothing super crazy off the rip. But still pretty solid, honestly. I felt like I took an energy drink. I was expecting the betas to come in about 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes in. I got a slight little baby touch of the betas. It just came and went super quick. Nothing to write home about. The betas were pretty much non-existent for me, but I did feel a little bit of something. So I get to the gym, I meet a buddy over there, man, and we start pumping some iron. And the next thing I get is I'm starting to get a little bit of strength output, a little bit of energy. It's kind of building a little bit. And then in the background, I'm starting to feel something extra starting to brew in my belly and kind of go up my whole body. I'm hoping it's the English walnut, but I'm not really sure at this point because you guys know you get a new company. Is this going to be bunk? Is this going to be amazing? How is it sourced? All that good stuff. And I will tell you, man, this is a freaking slapper. This is honestly my jam. This isn't going to be freaking Dark Labs, wildfire, freaking blow your head off craziness. This is it definitely has an illicit feel to it. It's definitely PP Tingle worthy. Shout out to GGH on that one. He definitely started that. But I will say, man, it is perfectly sourced and well-rounded. So right after you get the energy hit and you're ready to go, you're going to get an amazing focus. I was helping my buddy. I was telling him about the mind-muscle connection. and because he was hitting workouts with me, and he was on actually a different pre-workout that I may review. But I really was able to, like doing chest day, like just focus on the squeezing, focus on my chest, focus on just what I was there to do. And I really, really appreciated that with whatever the focus ingredient is in this. Definitely started out to be the star of the show. Then about 30 minutes in, the caffeine goes into this more physical energy. The alpha yo starts coming in and you're pushing, you're feeling good. And then right around that time, man, this nootropic wave of head high hit me, dude. And it's such a natural thing, dude. Like it felt like I was becoming a better version of myself. It didn't feel like an out of nowhere freaking illicit lab made DMHA. It didn't feel like a, you know, crack OG or whatever it was. It felt very, very similar to that Stampede by Project AD, which I really appreciated, man, because a lot of the stuff in my arsenal is that lab-made DMHA, lab-made DMAA. There is definitely an intensity. There's definitely a thermogenic you're gonna get. You're gonna sweat a little bit, but nothing too crazy. The Alpha Yo just scratches that itch enough to where you have a nice buzz from it. You have a nice increased intensity. You're pushing harder than you normally would. But I would definitely say the star of the show is that Juglans, dude. This definitely has some Juglans in it. Definitely that natural DMHA buzz. The mix with the lion's mane and the other nootropic effect in this, dude, you get this nice, bubbly, focused, euphoric vibe. It's definitely on the medium, I would say medium stim. Definitely for Stim Junkies, I would say you could probably take this bad boy, I would maybe split it up, maybe do it on a Monday and then maybe hit it again on a Saturday, but this isn't anything you should be scared of, guys. If you're a Stim Junkie, this thing is gonna scratch the itch. You're gonna enjoy the caffeine. You're gonna enjoy the focus. You're gonna enjoy the pumps. I will say the pumps are not the most insane. They definitely have a pump formula that goes with this. It only with the 5,000 milligrams of citrulline. This is a stackable pre, which I think also makes it really versatile, man. There's no glycerol. Like you could throw some pump caps on this if you want to. You can throw a different pump formula on this if you want to. And I'm really excited to test this out with their pump formula and also with some other pump products. Now the energy you're gonna get through, you could go 2 hours on this thing. You go an hour and a half on this thing. Appetite suppression, I will say, is definitely there. I'm here post-workout, you know, not feeling like I need any more than a shake, and I had like half a banana to get some quick carbs. And I'm not feeling starving. I'm not feeling exhausted. I definitely could have went a little longer. I did about 2 hours in the gym. Definitely going to enjoy the cardio. Definitely going to enjoy pushing on this thing. Like I said, the pumps definitely, you know, they're there, but they're not super crazy. I would say they're only the most decent because you have such a good focus and that added endurance. That's another thing I want to talk about. You get this added endurance and focus to where you are freaking hitting your muscle group, whatever it is. So you get pumps from doing that. But yeah, man, super impressed, man. This is honestly my jam. This is an illicit, really good source of Juglans that you can feel good about. You could probably give this to somebody that's never had DMHA before and get them in the mood. For these sort of deals, I will tell you, I'm still got the mood elevation with the Alpha Yo mixed in with the Juglans, dude. It is a nice, nice product, man. Very productive, very, you're not going to be yawning in the gym. It's going to push you through, you know, whatever you want. You could probably hit some PRs on this thing, dude. I am super impressed. Next Level Labs, you guys got it right. Keep doing what y'all are doing. If y'all have more of products coming out, let me know. I'm going to link down below where to get this with a discount code, man. The pricing on this is actually pretty decent, man, compared to other pre-workouts. You only get 20 servings, but I mean, this thing's it's pretty decently full, dude. I mean, and like I said, one flat scoop's 13 G's, dude. I think, yeah, go on their website. I'll link it down below. You guys get one of these bad boys. Tell me what you think, man. And until then, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.